Hello, everyone. Today we are taking a look at the brand new Masters of the Universe Chronicles ScareGlow figure. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. Figure, window, accessories, which we'll take a look at that here in just a second. Love this artwork right here of ScareGlow. Looks so good. Of course, it says here in the front deluxe articulation. And of course, it continues inside. There is Prince Adam and Cringer. Here's the back figure, product shots here, bio read up here. You can pause that and zoom in if you wish to read it. It says Evil Ghost of Skeletor. In some iterations, that's true. In other iterations, he's just the evil, the entity of fear, really. So it just depends on which you want to go with. You can go with Evil Ghost of Skeletor, or you can go with the evil entity of fear. And there, of course, says on the side, excuse me, Scareglow, the same thing right there with another piece of artwork. But let's get him cracked open, see what he has, and then we'll look at the figure itself. For the accessories, very simple, one tray. Figure comes with a silverish colored axe weapon, two pair of gripping hands, one fisted hand, an open hand, soft goods cape, neck collar piece that connects the cape, and a removable flame effect, and also his head does glow in the dark. So for 26 bucks, not bad. With the figure now out of the tray and stripped down to the bare minimum, let's look at his sculpt and paint job. This figure is insane. Honestly, it's insane in a good way. The fact is that all the bone parts are raised and sculpted is a plus. The way they're painted is a plus. Yes, I have a little paint spot right there, but that's nothing I can't fix. But everything here is just solid. It's so solid. Now there is a bit of a gap right here in my copy. Gotta fix that too. But that's it. For the back, no paint back here, none. But I can see why they didn't because of the cape and the collar piece, covering all this up. So I understand why there's no paint back here because you got the part for the bones in the back of the neck. You got the parts back here. But again, they didn't paint it, but it is what it is. But I'm glad they at least painted back here and over here on the side as well. Let's turn them over on this side. You got the cuffs. You got the little uh, skirt piece, which is very nicely done. It's all sculpted. Well, it's actually separate pieces. The belt and this is a separate part, which is very nice. The chain is, I guess it's all sculpted, what it looks like. But it's all really good. It's all really, really good. Down here, of course, got his little boot cuffs. This chain here, I like how it's on one side. Very nicely painted and done. Very, very well done. Very nice. As I mentioned before, his head does glow in the dark, especially the way it looks sculpted. Look at all that, like, that paint job. Excuse me, my camera likes to mess up on me, but we'll continue. Look at all this paint job. This weather on here, and all this brown and everything is so good. It looks like an actual skeleton, which is very, very nice for sure. But what's funny is back the camera up, back up. There we go. So, focus. What's funny is the skull head glows in the dark, but not the flame piece. You think with the way the skull head is, you think all the bones that are painted would glow as well, but they don't glow in the dark, only the head. You have to shine this head sculpt on the light for at least 30 seconds, and then when you turn off the light, it glows. I won't be able to show that here on my camera, unfortunately, but there are plenty of people who have done photos and videos on this who have done the glow in the dark feature, but I just can't. I'm sorry. But just the way this figure is and the articulation as well, I won't go through all of it, but it's just so smooth. It's smooth. And I want to get more into the figure and articulation stuff at the end. But having quickly looked at the figure, let's get into some comparisons. Here we have ScareGlow with a Masterverse figure that I just had laying around. This is the Revolution Battle Armor He-Man and the brand new Masters of the Universe movie core figure He-Man. Now that we've taken a look at everything this ScareGlow figure has to offer, what's my final thoughts? This figure, for their first release of this new Chronicles line, I'm impressed. I am absolutely impressed with what they have done here. The new the added articulation, the sculpt work, the raised bones, the paint job, the separate pieces like the flame, the chest piece, all that stuff you can take off and put on. The glow in the dark head, the way that head sculpt is painted and detailed is absolutely insane. It's like, why hasn't Mattel put in this much work into their figures before? I know everybody will probably say, well, Masterverse did it. Not true. In the beginning, they were really, really sloppy with their work. Only recently they started adding more detail and scope, but you got also too, they've kind of held back when it came to other figures in the line as well, and they've been pulling their punches. But now we see why. And what also is cool that I can mention is this figure is 6.5 inches. He scales right there with Marvel Legends. This new line is going to scale with Marvel Legends. And I think it's what a lot of Motu collectors wanted. They wanted a Motu line that can go with Marvel Legends and Mattel's DC license, DC figures that come out in the future, especially next year with their collector line. Excuse me. And that's what we got here. We're getting that with the new movie figures coming out. I know next year we'll be getting the more iconic version of the characters that we know, like here with ScareGlow next year. But for now, we had the movie versions to put on our displays for the time being, at least of this year right now. I know they're doing King Grayskull as well. I will definitely probably pick him up for sure because I like King Grayskull as a character. But yeah, all I got to say now is let me know down in the comment section below. Did you pick this guy up? Did you find him at your local Walmart? Because he is a Walmart exclusive, which is the one downside to this figure. Or are you passing this line entirely? Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, everyone, take care.
Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man, always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man.